With Honeycomb, we have the tab browsing. You can just like
so the tabs in the Honeycomb browser happen up at top, just like Chrome, actually.
Very much like the desktop experience, and you have a bunch of menu.
So what is that on the top right corner? Is that a universal?
No, that's application-specific menu.
Okay.
So you have access to Honeycomb Tab, Find on Page, all the features that you would expect on a browser, right? So let's go back to Chrome.
And that's all. That's
the multitasking that shows you all the available apps that you have recently opened and retaining their current state.
So the left bottom corner is all about multitasking and the home button right there.
Right, the home button and the back button.
And the back button.
Also see on
because there are no physical buttons on this guy.
Exactly. So we looked at browser. How about Gmail? Right. So we have two fragments on two panes. Left fragments and right fragments.
And why do you guys call them fragments versus panes?
It's just a matter of choice.
Okay. And they're modular, right? You can rearrange them in any.
Exactly. And as you dive into one of the emails, you see the animation. And then if we go back, it slides back. And if you want to move some email messages, you can do.
The dragging. The dragging is very cool.
Right. You can drag it into a folder. Drag and drop. These are all built-in Honeycomb API features.
That's part of the media stack.
And on top of this,
we're calling this action bar.
That's the action bar.
Context-specific for the application, where you have again option menus that are specific for the applications and most frequently used features exposed as icons.
So some apps will just have this one icon. Other apps will have a more fully featured action bar.
Right. What we are seeing here is completely customizable.
And can that go into portrait mode?
Yeah. And so we're at a flat perspective here.
Okay, so the panes resize, modular, they're all rearranged, the fragments.
Exactly.
And what about widgets and the new home screen layout?
Right. So as we're seeing here, we have a Gmail widget. As you can see, it contains richer data. And then also the calendar widget. And if you go to the right, we have a bunch of bookmark icons for the browser.
And how do you add new widgets?
I'm sorry?
How do you add new widgets?
How do I add new widgets? Okay, so if you go to the upper right-hand corner, back to the screen that we just saw, right, and then go back to widgets.
So up top here, that's all the home screen panes that you have, and these are the widgets that you can add to the home screen.
Right, up top we have up to 5 home screens, right, and then you can drag and drop. Let's say I want to add a book widget. This screen, stop, and then you go into it. You can flip through it, and we're calling this the stack widget.
And what do you call that previous view? The widget view?
The widget view.
Oh, that's the widget view. Okay.
Yep.
And you could use that as a quick home screen switcher as well. You could just tap on.
Yep, exactly. So you can add widgets, app shortcuts, wallpapers, and more components.
I haven't tried this.
Great.
Right.
And speaking of apps, where are the apps?
Go ahead.
The apps. So this is what we call a launcher. If you go back to the apps icon on the upper right-hand corner. So these are all the installed apps, pre-installed apps that you download from Android Market.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the bottom right corner, I guess, is your notification bar, more fully featured with more information.
Right, and as you can see, I have a breakfast notification, and it's all about maximizing the use of the bigger screen real estate in Honeycomb.
Right. So what else is new?
Let's have a look at all the
Okay. So you got
bars.
power controls there.
Yep, the settings, all the typical settings that you've seen. Let's go back. And let's have a look at the top application. Right, as you saw in the demo, we have all the contacts and status information. And as you can see, as I flip the screen to portrait mode,
So it's trying to do intelligent caching here. We never looked at
the views got shrunk.
Yeah, they dynamically
it's
change.
all dynamically changed. And then also we have contextual menu items here on the action bar right here.
We thought, okay, this is the Presidio.
So no more notification bar. It's the action bar, and the notifications are down in the lower right corner.
Right, exactly.
I see.
It's all about, again, maximizing the use of the biggest screen size.
And is this where you would launch video calling from?
Yep.
Oh, I see. It says that he's available.
Video,
the little green symbol.
So, just like your Gmail client, right? You have video, voice chat, or just text. So let's try to call Sergey with just the device on the other side.
there are a lot of UI refinements.
There we are.
And
Oh, that's
one of
us.
those you can
Okay.
see here.
Yeah.
It's subtle, but it does really play in. So in the app switcher, so it's got this
Okay.
background.
So let's have a look at the music application.
There's also security over that one.
So this 3D animation is generated by what we call the render script technology.
And so the
As you can see, it's really smooth.
Oh, there we
Sergey is
go.
calling back.
which we sometimes refer to as
Are we gonna be? Are we really talking to Sergey? Oh no, we're not.
is built around
He just dropped off from the other desk. All right.
So you're here.
So this is render script.
Flowing out,
So as you can see, it's really smooth.
flowing out of the notification area and into the rest of the UI. I won't talk about it too much.
And if you switch back to portrait mode,
Designer, and there's been a lot of thought put behind it. So
and you can jump right out, and the music still plays. You can just go browse your web,
you get the idea.
go back to web browsing, or
Oh, so it's playing in the background. Now, can you control that music from the home screen?
Yeah.
Once? Oh, there we go,
You
right
can-
there.
So as we switch,
yeah. Again, we want to take advantage of the action
as we switch
notification,
screens here,
where you can control, advance, pause, kill the box. Okay. And let's have a look at the books application.
we're just talking about
So
Honeycomb.
the application is tied to the account that's logged in. As you can see, for this demo account, we have purchased 3 books. Let's have a look at Pride and Prejudice.
So it's been,
So I'll load up. You can fast forward to a particular page,
there's no
fast
no
forward
additional
to
information
a certain
on the
chapter,
FreshBooks if you want to go into the details.
change the font size,
But
text,
right now we're focused on
line spacing,
tablets, obviously,
or if you prefer, go back to the scan mode.
to Android, and it's not done yet. So we're still working. We're working feverishly to get everything in place. And yeah, so we can actually go there from the home screen widget.
Oh wow, the page turns are really smooth. And that's done using render script?
Exactly, the same technology.
Make it easier for developers to develop applications. So we have the idea of fragments. So
Oh, wow.
here
So it
we
goes
can
very
see
fast.
Yeah, real fast, real
Yeah.
the
fast.
messages list fragment and the content fragment. So as I interact with this
Right, let's have a look at markets.
information over here changes.
So this is the market client for tablets.
Like,
You can see all the apps
so
that are
I can
available.
navigate back to my list.
Can we go back to the previous screen actually? There we go.
Yeah.
If I wanted to,
Here we have a few categories of apps: top 3, best-selling, top paid, or more recently featured applications that are showcased here, so that users can quickly go into the applications that interest them.
so if I go to personal,
If you're looking at a particular application, we are showing very rich content with screenshots, descriptions, and user comments.
Now sometimes we saw a video embedded in the description. Does this one have a video?
I'm not sure. I'd have to check, but priority inbox is, I think, more or less a label, so I think it should just show up.
Polls, the application that we just saw, I know that they uploaded a video.
When I use it.
Can we go back to that previous page with all the apps on it? That's it.
Yeah, this is the search results page. When you go into one of them, here's the YouTube
Oh, so there's a video embedded in the
Right.
app details.
Yeah, so on a publisher site, the
Right.
developers can optionally upload a video. You can play it on the built-in YouTube application.
Yeah, you probably, it's more likely that
So here's the new YouTube client for Android.
so that's Gmail.
Okay,
Get
so when
this
you go
video
from
load.
landscape to portrait, they don't stack
It
side by side. They stack.
reconfigures the configuration. Again, we have top fragment and bottom fragment and left fragment and right fragment. And again, on top you have the action bar with search, voice search, sharing capabilities as well.
So
So here's a screen that
new layout for playing.
we looked at earlier, filled with render script. Wall of video. What else?
Can we check out Google Maps?
Of course.
No, go ahead.
It's Google Maps.
We can go and try this. So I don't know if we have any
Some time to load. This is
And that's
where
got the multi-touch, the
this is
pan
where
and
we
tilt
are
and
right
zoom.
now. You can rotate,
Great.
right? Because again, we're using vector graphics to make it very smooth.
Right.
And let's go to San Francisco so that we can show off the 3D buildings. Keep zooming in.
There they go. So the 3D buildings,
3D buildings, 3D perspective, you can rotate them.
all multi-touch.
That's really cool. And for this particular device, it supports up to 10 touch points. So this is powered by Google Maps 5.0.
Right.
Yeah, you have all the basic functionalities there. Up here, search, voice search, current location, directions, and latitude.
And can we take a look at the calendar app, please?
Yes. Let's go back to the home screen. This is a new icon, brand new icon for the calendar app. As you can see, it matches really nicely with the holographic theme. I have a bunch of appointments. This is the week view. This is the portrait landscape mode, sorry. And then you flip to portrait. It rotates into an up fragment and a lower fragment.
Will you be able to, anyone that has...
And full integration, I would assume, with Gmail and Talk.
Definitely. And as you can see, you can tie multiple Google accounts to your application.
Right, so now are you making this video chat?
We want to add an event here. We have an event entry form. We can specify the event name, time, so on and so forth. And I also want to show off the new date picker widget.
Everything that it's using, all of the APIs that Talk is using to do this are in here.
So I can, if I want to develop a video chat.
When you're done, you just need to hit done on the upper right-hand corner.
I mean, so, it's using whatever.
And in the action bar, we have a built-in widget. It's a tab widget where you can just very easily integrate into your application.
Gotcha. And can we see the multitasking one more time?
Yeah, sure.
And from anywhere, you could just bring that up and scroll
Yep.
through your recently used apps.
Exactly. As you recall, we looked at music, books, market, YouTube, and maps application, and you can quickly.
And they're all still running in the background.
Yeah.
Great. So that's a quick little look at Honeycomb, Android 3.0 Honeycomb.